And we're going to do a quick little thing here. See how good or bad it is. Okay. So there's a lot of background noise, which is fine. Quite immersive. Let's go ahead and simmer that down a little bit. Interface, yeah, sure. Controls. All right. And very simulatory. Looks like multiplayer is for the full gang. So is the depot and dispatcher, but we have train driver. You can add it to your wish list here. Let's just do the very first one here. All right. We're going to do the tutorial. Let's check it out. Did you know? No, I didn't.
Welcome to Simray Demo. You are at Dąbrowa Górnicza Ząbkowice station.
Okay.
Today you will run passenger train 4665 on section Dąbrowa Górnicza Ząbkowice, Będzisz. You will use the 34WE electric multiple unit to operate it.
Okay.
First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover panel next to the entrance doors.
Oh. Hold on a second here. Where? Did that? Oh, there. This. First we have to prepare, but okay, let's try it the other side. Okay. Why am I confused? It is pretty beautiful. It's nice and crisp. But I'm not seeing. Oh, maybe not then. Lift the cover panel. Enter through the doors.
First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover panel next to the entrance doors.
Cover panel. Am I on crack? I'm here and I'm not seeing a cover panel or anything. Okay.
First we have to start by preparing the train. Walk towards the train and leave the cover
Aha.
panel next to the entrance doors. Great. Now switch on the battery and then close the cover.
Enable battery.
It's time to
go.
enter the cabin. Use
Okay,
the
so
one
the
key
yellow isn't
or press
markings
on
the
door
train.
to
It's
enter the
actually
passenger section.
an indicator. Okay. Good to know. I feel like an idiot, but okay. Alright. So I'm not sure which door I'm supposed to go to. Put on the driver's seat, press on it. Okay. Is this the driver's seat? Okay, so a little bit questionable. Apparently, maybe we're going the other direction. Let's try that. Okay, fair enough. Let's go here. Ah, there we go. Sit down. Okay.
Now, turn on the radio telephone. It will allow you to communicate with the dispatcher during the entire journey.
Alright, enable radio.
Activate the cabin by turning the switch clockwise to the first position. Use the button or a spacebar on the keyboard to deactivate the CA SHB security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving. Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system.
Yeah, I
So
see
it's
that.
necessary to lift the pantograph.
The pantograph. Oh, cool. Why isn't it doing it? Hold on. Let me see. No. Pantograph. Yeah. Back to. Oh, I actually have to click and drag. Okay. Waiting for pantograph contact. Okay.
Now, close the quick circuit breaker.
Close the main
Wait for
brake.
a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. The
Alright.
correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to survive the braking system of a train. Now, set the forward direction.
Forward direction. Alright.
Turn the headlights to the drive position. Move the brake lever to the drive position.
Wait. Is
Turn the headlight to the drive position.
that it? No.
Move the brake lever to
There
the
we go.
drive position.
Brake lever.
Hold down the main brake light button.
There we go. Unlock brake pipe. Alright. Hold down.
Now we need to release the parking brake.
Use spring
Use the
brake.
call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher.
Don't know.
Ząbkowice, 4665 ready to approach the platforms.
Okay. I'm there.
Wait for a white light to appear on the semaphore that will allow you to drive towards the platform.
4665, clear to approach the platform.
White light. Okay, see the white light. And now,
Push the throttle forward to accelerate. You can use the pass key on the numpad. Control the throttle not to exceed 25 km per hour speed limit.
25 miles per hour speed limit. Well, I did it. Doesn't look like we're moving though. Oh, I have to constantly do it. Okay. Oh, they're gonna get mad. Yeah, I know, you're mad. Ow. That is loud as heck, man. How do I turn it off? Spacebar, okay. Jeez. So. Release brake. Emergency brake should be off. Unlock brake pipe. Release spring brake. And increase power. Anytime now. Cruise control. Okay. Okay, so that's emergency braking. Damn. Wow. Jeez. That's really loud. I don't know if you guys get the full whatever of that. How do I gently add throttle? So this should just be Maintaining power. Come on, go. So I need to learn the shortcuts for the keyboard, that's for sure.
Move the lever backwards or use the minus key on the numpad to brake.
Ah. There we go.
Allow the passengers to open the doors by rotating the switch to the correct side.
Rotating the switch to the correct side.
Wait until the departure time. Close the doors after the train manager is ready, and ride the train according to the timetable. You can see the approximate semaphore indications and upcoming speed limits on the top right corner of the screen. Your speedometer will show you the set power, current speed limit, and current brake power. Your train stops at every station and train stop. Pay close attention to indicators and semaphores. Also, pay attention to dispatcher commands.
4665, ready for departure.
Okay. Is there a way to close the
Disable
doors?
the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position.
How would I know what the correct position is? Oh, left doors.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Hold on.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position.
Straight.
Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Okay. Off we go. That is loud. So you can't go too fast. How slow do we have to go through this area? It says 24, but I swear we didn't hit 24 yet. Oh, okay. That's... I learned something new every day. Alright. Let's go. Okay. Hopefully we can make up our delay issue. Okay. How fast are we supposed to go on this section? Just else. Archer. Okay.
After leaving the station, you can accelerate to the scheduled speed.
Oh. What's the scheduled speed? Where is it? It'd be nice to see where that scheduled speed is. So what's this? No. I think Vmax is where we can accelerate. No. What the hell? Ah, so annoying. No. Both up, man switch, cruise control. I think that's the speed limit down there. I think the number here in the corner is a speed limit.
You are approaching the stop. Remember that the train needs a long distance to stop. After stopping,
Crap, this is a stop. Oh, come on. Alright, so let's get this. Come on. Come on. Let me go. Getting close. Okay, so I can put all the power on. There we go. There we go. Then we're going to open doors.
Ready for departure.
Alright.
The lever is in the braking position. Push it forward. Hold down the main brake line button. Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Okay. I'm trying. I'm pushing forward. Every time you hear that, I'm pushing forward. Speed limit 62. Be close to the speed limit.
You are approaching the next stop.
Where's the next stop? It's not this. This is a... Oh shit, it is this. Press my breakpoint. Dang. Okay. Can I still open my doors? Wait. Do I have to go backwards? Oh, I know that. Reverse. No, wait, that's braking. That's... There we go. So I have to go backwards. Come on. What's that showing? UPC 50%. Go. Let's see if I can open the correct doors. Opening left doors. Okay, not horrible.
4665, ready for departure.
Okay.
Now, set the forward direction.
Forward.
Disable the ability to open the doors by turning the switch to the correct position. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
Cruise control activated. Perfect. So what's the speed limit here? What the hell? I don't get this either. Alright.
The visible semaphore indicates that the next semaphore is displaying the stop signal. Drive carefully.
Okay. So, visible light. See what's going on here. Oh, we have a red light. Okay. Coming up on a red light here. Trains, people. I wonder if it can change by the time we get there.
Use the call button on the radio to call the dispatcher.
Dobrowa Górnicza, 4665, requesting permission to enter the station.
4665, approach to Dobrowa Górnicza, permit signal on track number 1.
The substitute signal allows for entry in emergency situations at a speed of up to 40 kilometers an hour.
So apparently that red light's for up here. $3,000 feet, about half a mile, if I remember correctly. So 68 must be the next speed limit. I don't know when I know that it's okay to go.
4665, ready for departure.
Okay. Oh, that must be my
The
my
lever
dude.
is in the braking position. Push it forward. Hold down the main brake line button. Push the throttle forward to accelerate.
I did. Unlock brake. Release spring. Push forward. Go around. I mean, I have a green light. Now that says 20 down there and 12 here. I'm wondering if 12 is my actual speed.
This is the end of the tutorial. Continue driving the train to Belgium. Good luck.
Good luck, I might need it. There we go. Oops. I wonder if I could throw it in reverse. Nope. I have to unlock brake. So how do I figure out the brake points is my question. Come on. I failed. I ran a red light. That's okay. I'm gonna learn. A lot of stopping. Okay, let's try the big long one. Hopefully, this is gonna work easier. Doing cargo, don't have to worry about the people so much. It's fun, but a little bit. Oh, cameras 1 through 7. Safety device, HJ. I need that screen. Hold on a second here. Okay. Blah blah blah. Track IR. That's kind of cool. Interaction, zoom, looking around, cameras. Okay. I'm going to try to have these up in my on my other screens that I can see what's going on. Here, view, screenshots, screenshot, view, other screen. Okay, let's see how this works out. Now, let's try this again. Return to game.
Welcome to the prologue of SimRail, the railway simulator. You are in the heart of Upper Silesia, located in the south of Poland, the most industrialized part of the country. The coal mined in this region has fed many power plants for decades, and the steel produced in the local steel mills was used as the building material for many facilities. In front of you, you can see a trax locomotive with a freight train loaded with a coal for one of the power plants in eastern Poland. You will lead it on a section from Staszic coal mine in Katowice to the Sosnowiec-Dańdówka station. Perform your task carefully and admire the industrial landscape. Press on your chair or use the E key to get up.
Yes,
To
I
enter
can
the
see
locomotive,
things. Okay.
approach it and click on the doors or press 1 on a keyboard.
I
Press
can
on your
push one.
chair or use the E key to get up.
Okay.
Turn on the battery and activate the driver's seat with a switch on the rear
Ah.
wall of the cabin.
Gotcha.
Use the button or spacebar on the keyboard to deactivate the CA SHB security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving.
Okay. Hopefully I
Press
connected
on
the
your chair
battery
or use the
correctly.
E key to get up.
Oh, okay. Just okay, whatever. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. What? Oh, I have to get back up. No, I did something out of order. So I thought I set that correctly. There we go.
Use the button or a spacebar on the keyboard to deactivate the CA SHB security system. These systems will regularly check your alertness while driving. To sit on the driver's seat, press on it.
Vigilance. Alright.
Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's
Oh,
necessary
come.
to lift the pantograph.
Where's my pantograph button? Right there. Perfect. Raise pantographs.
Now, close the quick circuit breaker.
The quick circuit breaker. Check. Wait. Why isn't it letting me close it? Right there.
Now, close the quick circuit breaker. Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. The correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to survive the braking system of a train. Now, set the forward direction.
Forward.
Move the brake lever to the drive position. It may take a
Right.
long time to loosen up the brakes. To speed this up, you can hold the lever in a filling position with the increased cross section.
What? What? Am I on crack? Brake lever. Release you? Alright, did I do it? Cruise control, that's nice. Sanding, okay. It's kind of cool. I mean, as far as I know, that's high flow charge. Maybe to help us out. Oh, so this is the trick. Wait, this is power. This is just the brake. Oh. Okay.
Now the train brake test will take place. The auditor will check if all cars have working brakes. Follow his instructions via radio.
414018 brake.
Okay. Brake.
Move the brake lever to the brake position.
Okay, I did it. Oh. So, unbrake? Okay.
Move the brake lever to the drive position.
Drive, okay. I need to learn the button for that. Aha, found it. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change our game settings to metric and English. See if that helps. It is in the drive position. Move the brake lever to the drive position. I did that. It's literally in the drive position. What are they upset about? Why, oh, why? And I ask myself, why go wrong? Come on. Okay. Let me go, dang it.
Use the call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness to the train dispatcher.
Train 414018, Starship's call, mine dispatcher, radio check.
414018, good radio. Ready for train data.
I have 25 cars, 2000 tons, length of 370 meters, one locomotive E186134, driver Stevenson, ready to depart.
Understood. My name is Pelan, readiness number is 27. Stand by for signal indication.
Press on your chair or use the E key to get up. Before we will be able to go, we need to release the parking brake. This button is placed just behind you on the rear wall of a cabin. To sit on the driver's seat, press on it.
Oh.
Move the lever forward to apply power and go.
Oh, we have three. Cool. Okay. I think I'm going the right speed. So I'm not past either of my speed limits, but they're upset with me. I think that's my speed over there. A lot of background noise. So I probably have to get up. Oh no, it's not there. Okay. This high flow charge. Heck, man. I know I'm not talking much. It's because I'm focused. I don't want them yelling at me again. I would like to be able to open it up. Yeah, cooking. I ran around like, what the hell? Okay, so I think I got it. Maybe he'll shut up this time. Okay, so come over here.
Welcome to the
Oh my god.
railway simulator. You
Shut
are in
up.
the heart of Upper Silesia, located in the south of Poland,
No one cares.
the most
Go away.
industrialized part of the country.
Yeah.
The coal mined in this region has fed many power plants for decades, and the steel produced in the local steel mills was used as the building material for many facilities. In front of you, you can see a trax locomotive with a freight train loaded with a coal for one of the power plants in eastern Poland. You will lead it on a section from Staszic coal mine in Katowice to the Sosnowiec-Dańdówka station. Perform your task carefully and admire the industrial landscape. Our vehicle is powered by electricity from overhead contact line system, so it's necessary to lift the pantograph. Now, close the quick circuit breaker. Wait for a quick circuit breaker to close, and also wait for the converter and compressor to start. The correct operation of these devices is necessary, for example, to survive the braking system of a train. Now, set the forward direction. It may take a long time to loosen up the brakes. To speed this up, you can hold the lever in a filling position with an increased cross section.
Assuming that's what they mean. I will. Come on.
Now, the train brake test will take place. The auditor will check if all cars have working brakes. Follow his instructions via radio.
4140 is brake.
Move the brake lever to the brake position. Move the brake lever to the drive position.
Go. I do like that it lights up yellow. Come on.
Okay. All brake, I'm good to go. Thank you.
Alright, we're good
Use
to
the
go.
call button on your radio telephone to confirm the readiness of the train dispatcher.
Train 414018, Starship Coal Mine Dispatcher, radio check.
414018, good radio.
Radio
for
check.
train data.
I have 25 cars, 2000 tons, length of 370 meters, one locomotive E186134, driver Stevenson, ready to depart.
Understood. My name is Pelan, readiness number is 27. Stand by for signal indication.
Press on your chair or use the E key to get up. Before we will be able to go, we need to release the parking brake. This button is placed just behind you on the rear wall of the cabin. To sit on the driver's seat, press on it. Hold the support brake lever in the release position. Move the lever forward to apply power and go.
Getting the hang of this. Okay, so in a kilometer I need to stop. This is normal. Patience is a virtue. And we do need to change. The audio is so loud. Return to game. Oh no, don't you mess up on me. Bad game. Come on. No Windows loading screen. You just returned the game. No.
Nas. Hello.
So the game crashed. Hey, Nas. Well, we're gonna wait for it to respond, but it looks like it's crashing. I'll try to be patient with it. Come on, game. Don't crash. How you doing tonight, Nas?
Ness. Do you know of any safe way to install Mercs 2?
I do. Do you want me to help you on stream?
Ness. I'm good, how are you?
Sure. We'll segue to installing Mercs 2 for you. I made a video. Give me a moment here. Here we go. Let me change. Mercs 2 co-op. Copy.
Ness. The stream delay is kinda bad, but yeah, if you could help to install Mercs 2, that would be great.
Okay. It won't let me do that on this one. It will on the other one. Give me a moment here. Let me get the stream switched over for that. Boom. Let's see, is Mercenaries even then on the list? I don't think it is. Update all. Stream information here. Mercenaries, is it in the list? Of course, update all. And I have a video. Are you on you're on my YouTube? Okay, perfect. Let me go ahead and link you to my video. And then you can ask questions if you have any questions. There you go. There's the video. And here we are. Give me one moment here. Edit this. Yep, that's fine. Series 2, World of Flames. I can't change the Rumble ones. So
Stream
it
elements.
is what it is.
Thinking of joining Star Citizen? Use my ref code to join Star Citizen, and get 5,000 UEC to start and be rubber stamped into my org. Some
Waiting.
restrictions apply.
All right. And so let's go ahead and look at this. So in the video description, you'll see a link to my Discord
Mercenaries 2.
and the backed up files.
So I'm creating this as part of the tech tips with the real Sarcasmo. I'm here in Sandusky, and we're talking about a game that hails its storyline in Caracas, Venezuela. This is going to be a co-op multiplayer set, and if you downloaded the files from the suggested area, you'll have something that looks somewhat like this in that folder. Your mileage may vary, it may be similar, it may be a little bit different, but pretty much you're going to have a executable once you expand that file that you download, and you're going to want to go ahead and run it. I suggest that you use the default directories when you run this. Choose your language of choice, and make sure that you select LAN server client by Technogods. That is the secret sauce. This is the default installation information. Just leave it as is. You can look through that if you want, and go ahead and start installing. Even on good computers, this is going to take a little bit because it's unpacking all of the files as any installation does. While this is happening, I suggest that you go ahead and install Zero Tier. Zero Tier is that VPN that will allow you to run this with a friend for anywhere. And you'll see here that it by default installs the games folder on the C directory. You can see the progress here. I'm just going to put this over here. And if we look down here in my tray, we can see that I don't have Zero Tier running. So I'm just going to go ahead and install it. It may already be installed, spoiler alert, but I am going to go ahead and install it again so you can see what it's like. We go here to Zero Tier. We can log in, and we can go ahead and choose our operating system. Chances are, if you're following my walkthrough here, we're in Windows, probably Windows 10 or 11. And that's fine, it should work on either. Go ahead and download and start your Zero Tier installation. It's using a Microsoft installer, so we should be fine to install it at the same time as the other one. That has its own dedicated install. And we're going to watch this install like watching paint dry. And now I haven't sped up some parts of this video, but most of the important parts I've left unsped up because I want you to see.
I try use uTorrent for the torrent file, but I can't use it. Do you have any other trusted torrents?
Yes. I personally use Bigly BT. I have a file right here. If you jump on there, I can make sure it's being seeded for you if you want. Here, I'll make sure I give you the link. Bear with me. This should be the torrent link for the backed up file that I'm sure you own. It's abandonware, however, so it really shouldn't matter. All right. Are you able to jump into Discord so that we can talk this through and I can connect up remotely if I need to help you with something? Check the dedicated server and see what's going on with it. Bear with me. Oh. That should be good. And
Ness. I'm in the Discord but can't hear you in it.
okay, sure. Give me a moment here. Let me get into the right channel with you. I'm not sure what channel it puts you in automatically, so we will check that out. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, there you are. Testing. Good, Dave. How you doing today? Oh, better than most, not as good as some. Yeah, it seems to be one of my more popular videos right now, or topics, I should say. Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those oldies but goodies. I always played it on the PC, but I know there was a lot of you guys who did it on console. So yeah, the good thing is, although it's not always up, I do run the dedicated server pretty consistently. So you can set one IP and not have to worry about, you know, whether your computer IP is changed or anything like that. If you choose to do your own IP, as you know, that's fine as well. I really don't care, because you know, I can't be bothered if people are like, oh well, it went down or it went up. Yeah, I mean, I might have to reboot the dedicated server from time to time for game updates and other things, and there's no way for me to tell you guys all the time unless I do it here in Discord, and you guys have to be in here to hear the announcements. So that being said, what are you having trouble with the torrent first to get it? Being that I know you own a copy, obviously you just explained that, and it is abandonware. I do provide a link that is open on the web for everyone to be able to grab their backup. Are you using that link and it's not working?
Take even on a
All
very
right.
strong.
Do you have a? Oh yeah, okay, we can do it through there. Perfect. The last person I did all the work for them, so they did TeamViewer or AnyDesk. I forget which one, but let me just jump on your stream here. There's nothing I have to worry about showing on your desktop for the stream, right? Oh, you know, I mean, I like good pussy as good as much as anyone else. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's two different ways we can go with this. No, I understand. So here's the thing. Do you do a lot of torrenting? Like, are you going to be doing more file transfers through torrent and you want one that's going to work and have good options? Or do you want one just for this torrent? Come again? Just. You're probably not. You realize it's not like a dirty word, right? Torrent is not always an illegal thing. But I get you. I got you. So I'll tell you what. Fair enough. If you do find that you're going to use it again, then I would go ahead and install Bigly. But so just keep the file around for yourself. But since you're telling me that you're only going to use it once, there's actually probably an easier option for you, and I should still be able to help you with the torrent anyways because I'm seeding it. So give me a moment here to get you the link. The cool thing about this is that, well, if it's still up, you know how the powers that be love to shut down torrent sites, even when they're legitimate. Are you serious? Oh, there's a really great program called torrent.exe. Let me see if I have the file I can just give you. It might be based on uTorrent though. And if you're having issues with uTorrent might have been hit by someone. Dang, that's a bummer. Tell you what, let me give you another way to get the file. Rather than torrenting, although if you're only going to use it for this, I do generally recommend that people use torrent because it also helps everyone else out, right? Because you could help give it to someone else and it increases the speed for everyone. But since that's not a thing for you today, let me get you a different link that will allow you to download it as a RAR file. Are you capable of dealing with RAR files? Okay, perfect. Give me a moment here. Then you're going to go ahead and use this link. Where are you? Noir. And where's the chat? I'm going to put in the chat here. Right. Suppressed. All right, so there you are. Let me know when you got that link working for you. And, oh, I guess I'll be able to see if I go back to your stream. Okay, so you're going to choose the RAR file out of those. Down. Yep. Up. It's like the fifth from the bottom. The one that's 6.6 gigabytes. Yep. Go ahead and click that. There you go. No, yeah, it just takes a moment when it first starts, and then it usually is pretty good. But yet again, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but for those of you watching the stream, or if I clip this and give it to all of you on YouTube and TikTok, I do recommend trying to torrent it for everyone, because then that's sort of, when there are slow downloads here from the Internet Archive, everyone else can help out by actually just doing the torrent. And the torrent file that I gave you is the one from this site. So everyone has access to it. It's not like a closed torrent or anything, or a personal share. So not a big deal. Don't download that last one, or don't kill that last one, because that's your actual temporary file while it's downloading. I don't remember if there's any virus warnings with this one. Sometimes you'll have virus warnings for backup files like this, because if they included a keygen or anything like that, obviously Windows doesn't like those sorts of files because they're not signed. It's not necessarily that they're always evil, it's just that they're not signed. In this case, that shouldn't be the case. It's abandonware, so that's not part of what's needed for this file. What is needed for the file, however, is to run it. I generally put it in a folder that's away from things that I just don't have to worry about AV with. And then in the you might as well. Well, yeah, you might as well. It's not going to hurt anything. Well, it's going to self-install for you, and I do recommend that you use the default directories, but it makes it really easy. It will automatically separate itself from your stuff into a games folder on your root drive. So hold on a second. Oh. Sorry, something was just putting pressure on my fiber optic internet. Check and see what. Yeah. Anyways, ADD here. So, look, shiny object, blinking light. That being said, it'll automatically put it in that folder. So just pay attention to that folder, and then you're good. It's not a big issue. If you want to change it from where that folder is, I suggest that you install it to that folder to begin with, and then symlink the files to another location. That way, if you're doing any tutorials with me, you're looking through my stuff and I say to do this, or where it is, or that, or any file that I create to help people out with this, you have all the computer thinks that it's in the default directory, but you can literally put it on a USB if you wanted to. It really doesn't matter. So I don't know if you've ever used symlinking, but if you haven't, I can point you in the direction of a really easy way to install a context menu linking software that will allow you to just copy and plop, basically. Interestingly enough, before Steam had it built in, that's how I actually used to put different Steam games on other hard drives. I would symlink them from random hard drives all into my Steam folder, so my Steam thought it was all in one spot, but the game files were actually everywhere that I wanted them to be, that I actually had space. So is it done downloading yet, or what's the dealio? Okay, I mean, it is what it is. How fast is your internet? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that'll definitely happen. That's the other nice thing about using torrents. Yet again, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but we're just waiting here, so I'm talking about it. Is that sometimes it'll be faster than you know, getting it from one source, because I can help you download it. Your neighbor can help you download it. Other people who are playing this game will help you download it, and we all come together in the torrent. And that's what torrents actually are. It's breaking that file up into different hashes so that you can send different pieces of that file to someone safely, and be a lot faster than putting all the strain through one file server like Internet Archive or whoever's serving it. Now, I could send it to you directly, honestly. There are some copyright things, but you said you already own it. But I'm not sure it would be much faster right now, because if your internet's not that good, it doesn't matter that I have 2 gigs up. It's not going to do much for you. So yeah, while this is happening though, it would be a good moment for you to install Zero Tier and get your IP ready. Or if you're just doing things on your LAN and not connecting up to my dedicated server, go ahead and make sure you know your IP address for whatever device is going to be running the server if you're running co-op. If you're running single player, I guess none of that matters. Yeah, it is pretty fun. Well, if you do the multiplayer, you know, even if you're not doing your own server, if you do the Zero Tier, you can connect up to my dedicated server, and if there's someone else there playing a game, you can join their game. So we could actually play together if you wanted, or I have a few friends that are probably going to be jumping on it again since I made the video, because it's a lot of fun. You know, it's very few games that have that style co-op and do it well, even though it's aged a little bit. It's definitely a fun game. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, send the video, send the YouTube link. It'll probably help. Or you can send him the stream in case he's dodgy about, you know, who, what, when, why, and how, and he can hear you and me getting it working and realize that, hey, it's all reasonable. You know, it's nothing to be careful nowadays, but at the same time, you know, use your head. This is obviously from EA originally. Interesting side note, EA has actually used game hacks and third-party pirated software to fix their games when users had issues. Which, you know, if you want to talk about slightly shady, yeah, it's not even like they gave them credit. You know, they weren't like, well, you know, if you use this hack or keygen, they rebranded it as their own, like it was their fix or patch. Generally, what those fixes would be is they would remove the DRM. You know, when they verified that the person actually owned the game, they'd be like, okay, download this and your game will work. And, you know, a couple of us had that happen, and we looked at the files and we went, wait a minute, if you look back in this code, you know, this is what was that group that did a whole lot of like no reload and no CD? There's a few of them, but yeah, you know, you'd find an NFO file in there. they were lazy about it too, right? Like, it wasn't like you know, sneaky rebranding or even rewrapping something. You know, they just found a fix and sent it out. I don't know if it was like official company policy, or maybe that tech just got tired of the company being so stupid about its DRM. It was just like, you know, I verified that this guy has it. He sent me his key. You know, I'll send him this file. I don't know, but I always found that amusing. Sure. While you do that, I will see. Let's see here. World in Flames client. I'll see if my dedicated server is running without issues right now. Except it's gonna be loud. Boy, I need to turn the volume down. World in Flames, I know. this actually got me on a kick of retro. I'm doing Throwback Thursdays, where I play retro games. And I played Hitman the other day. I went back all the way and played the original Hitman. And I'll tell you what, bro. Man. I mean, I would call it potato graphics, but I gave my daughter a hard time and told her that, you know, Minecraft and Roblox is potato graphics. This is more like French fry graphics, you know? Like, it ain't anything special. It's no Knish, but freaking, it's not quite a potato. But I was having the hardest time getting it to run. And not Mercenaries. I'm talking about Hitman. And I eventually got it to run, but then after I finished the stream, I tweaked it a little bit more, and I was able to get full widescreen and kind of bump up the graphics a little bit, you know, to my native resolution. Doesn't mean the graphics are any better. It just means that it's rendering in that resolution. So it was kind of nice. So yeah, friendly fire off, accept. Go back, and let's see if my save game what's sped up? Oh, the internet, the download. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'm just gonna play multiplayer waiting, and if you're bored, if you follow my instructions, you can actually join me and we can co-op it into the freaking world. Doesn't matter to me. This is a co-op game. So yet again, that's one of the nice things about my dedicated server. I'm basically acting like EA for everyone. So yeah, you might not have friends who play it, but you know, you can roll the dice, and if there's someone this isn't a mistake.
I can get Solana on my own.
But I am noticing some graphical issues. What is going on here, bro? Let's see here. I have widescreen on, refresh rate 60. Might want to be 120, but all the aliasing in the world. VSync on, off shouldn't really matter. Advanced, autocorrect's high. Motion blur off, because who likes motion blur? Let's get back in the game. This is the first issue I've had with graphical issues. Yes, I want to accept the changes.
I wasn't here to tell you where to go.
Come on.
All right,
Troubleshooting simulator for the win.
Do it right. We need a base of operations.
Well, my dedicated server's working well, but the game, I could hear it moving in the background. It's just not rendering it fully. Let's see here. So for those of you on the stream, this is what you're going to see when you run this game in multiplayer. And you want to check and make sure that the RSA key has been injected, it's done the host entry, and that it's run the game. When you're done, you want to make sure that it has undone all that and tells you that, you know, you're good to come again, or whatever its ending thing is before you close it. If you close it before then, you're going to manually need to clean your hosts file of the one entry that it adds, because it's making an entry that allows your dedicated server, or if you're using my IP, my dedicated server, to work as EA. Essentially, it's tricking the game, because EA screwed us all by shutting the servers down. It literally takes like practically no CPU cycles, but okay, whatever. I'm curious as to why mine is showing a white screen. Oh, never mind. Just slight video artifacting now. It was working great the other night. I played with my daughter. Okay, well, I'm going to get out and get back in and see if that fixes it. We'll also make sure that Windows didn't change its compatibility settings, because that can affect it. And you can reinstall DirectX and some of those supporting files if you did something that might have changed those. Now, I am streaming and I'm doing a lot of other things in the background, so that definitely could be affecting my stuff. The other day, I forgot that I was running some crypto mining while I was streaming and gaming. and didn't figure it out till afterwards, and it didn't affect anything I was doing. So your mileage may vary depending on what you're using or playing in. Blah 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 blah. Let's see here. Discord, no. Did it get process lasso? Put the hurt on it. That's probably what messed it up. So if you have process lasso going and you don't exempt, you know, that game, it looks like if it cleans its memory or puts it in its place, you might get that artifacting that I just saw. Let's try it again though. And here's the ending thing when everything's done and good. It says games ended, rewriting host file back to normal. Thanks. Please come back soon. Thank you. Come again. And so yeah, imagine that. So let's go over here and let's go ahead and try this again. If there's any questions you have, just let me check really quickly on the machine here. Theater instance. Yep, it's happy, it's happy, it's happy. Okay, the dedicated server is fine. I should check and see if it's also running the Astroneer. The Astroneer. I run 4 dedicated servers right now off of this. The one I turn on and off. Motortown, Mercenaries, and Astroneer with GTA 5M only as needed right now. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay. Yeah, change history, great. Process lasso, you aren't too special. And the question is, let's also make sure that process lasso on my dedicated server isn't deciding to get antsy. So, Motortown's happy. 0 tier. I guess in theory it should be happy. I mean, it's just a VPN. Where is, oh, there's Astroneer. Astroneer is happy. And Mercenaries, where's that file? It's not even active enough for process lasso to be like, oh, I need to do something. Mercenaries is happy as well. Voila. Hey, diddly ho, amigo. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back and I'll stop streaming the dedicated server on my machine. Let's see if the second time is better than the first. There's the client. Let me in. Oh, it could be the video driver update I did the other day, and I might not have rebooted yet, too. I can't be bothered. So much work. Sarcasm. Games don't do cool menus like this anymore. You know that? Oh, I forgot to check the compatibility settings because I saw shiny objects, but I guess it either works right now or it won't. Did it again.
Record as saying, I think this is a mistake.
Holy crap.
If you want to leave, go right ahead. I can get Solana on my own.
What the literal F?
You'd be broke in a week if I wasn't here to tell you where to go.
Oh, wow. So, this might be fixed by me rebooting.
We're gonna do this.
But
Let's do it right.
I don't feel like
We need a
rebooting
base
right
of
now because I was
operations.
streaming.
Let's go steal Solana's villa.
So let's check and see what those settings are and if our video card's done anything weird. You can see in the video that it was working fine when I was done, but I have done some stuff to my system since then. Like this is probably causing issues. Anything else? Ugh, Xbox. Get rid of that. It's troubleshooting someone's thing, or I had to install that. Ugh. Barf me. And here is Epic. Seems fine. Oh, I wonder if there's any cool free games right now. Hell Let Loose. I think I own it somewhere else, but I might as well get it here. God forbid. You never know when you might need to use it. Team 17. $50 worth of game. Although, if you're paying full price for that game, you need to do some looking around. It's not a bad game, but why play it full price if you have to? Go backwards. And Turmoil. I wonder what Turmoil is. I know it's not released yet, but I don't mind playing side scrollers from time to time. Oh, I think I might have actually played something like this before. Yeah, you go and you drill for the oil, other stuff like gas and whatnot. Interesting. Platform Mac. Yeah, no, this is like a Flash game. This platform's everything. Platform to my phone. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Let's check the graphics drivers and let's check the compatibility settings before I forget. So if we open the file location, we'll see the shortcut. We can check it. Now, I've found that the compatibility settings I like to use is Service Pack 2, but if you're running into issues like this, it probably wouldn't hurt to try the Service Pack 3. It might actually, it's not that it'll fix anything, but just the fact that you're changing it and it's running it differently, might give you better results. But you do want to keep your Service Pack the same as whoever you're playing with. So when you connect up with them to game, you say, hey, I'm running Service Pack 3 or Service Pack 2. If you have issues, synchronize up and figure out which one works for both of you. That's pretty much the only little caveat I've had with this game. So yeah. AMD, are you gonna like just open up anytime soon? Oh, I know what happened. My AMD driver got reset because of crypto. That's why it's angry with us. I think I might be able to reset that manually by going to nope, not that. Not clean up. Where is it? This is F. Oh, dang. My stuff's all over the place. I actually meant to go here. Not in this one. I thought it was actually in this one, I'm not gonna lie. This is what happens when you have too many folders. And you do too much fixing of things for people. Here we go, compute switcher. This switcher, if you do graphical, if you do any sort of heavy workloads with your AMD device, you can use this switcher and it will actually switch your device into a compute mode. So it's not in compute mode right now, so we'll switch it. It's in compute mode. And then we can go ahead and switch it back to graphics mode. So after having issues with crypto, or if you mess up your driver, sometimes when you switch the mode of the graphics driver, you force it like that, a lot of times that'll fix things. I don't know if it'll fix it on this one. I probably just need to reboot, if I'm being honest with everyone. Hopefully Home Dude gets his file downloaded here soon. Where are you located? He's located not near his computer or mic. I should change that so that says connected to Sarcasmo server. I wonder how hard that'd be to do in the code. Oh, still having the graphical issues. Imagine that.
You know, if you want to leave, go right ahead. I can get Solana on my own.
Are you
Crazy.
kidding? You'd be broke in a week if I was...
Alright. Well, one other thing to test. If it's the save or if it's the drivers, we can also try a new game. And we'll do it with Chris Jacobs. Accept. Because it could also be the save game that got corrupted somehow. Yeah, it's interesting. Nope, it's all graphics.
On that island up
Yeah.
ahead.
Alright. Good to know. So I'll refresh those and I'll let you guys know if it's continuous or whatnot next time I reboot. Keep an eye on my community area in YouTube or Twitch, wherever I'm posted. You guys will find it. Bummer. One other thing I do want to try. So we're streaming. Don't think I'm using GPU. Hey, what's up? Nice to have you back. Yay. Okay. I would change your service pack to SP2 or SP3. Either one. I usually do SP2, so I would just leave it at that. That's what I got it working under. And then you need to change the client IP to the IP of whomever you're connecting to. So if you're connecting to me, I have it in my little document there for you. You need to join the Mercs network, and then the IP that I give you will work, so you can play with whomever. If you're just playing it alone, just use the launcher that just says alone and no client. You don't have to worry about anything else. That should be it. When you install it, make sure you choose the LAN option so that you do have the option of the multiplayer, or else you'll end up having to reinstall. Now let me go and see. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you can show me your screen if you have issues. Doesn't matter to me. Or I can watch it now. I'm pretty laid back. It doesn't really matter to me. Yep. So you'll see he's going through the same install that I went through on my video. I missed to see if he chose the multiplayer, but that's a personal choice for anyone joining or playing. And yeah, you can, once it's installed, if you want to back up the installation files elsewhere so that you're not just chewing up space on your C drive or whatever, you can move those install files. Heck, you could even get rid of them if you wanted to have to download them again later some other time. But they don't have to stay wherever they're at. Only the installed program. You know, do you need the symlink or keep it in its default location? Yeah, that's what I did. I put the installer files there. Although I probably have it on my system, I probably have it 3 ways because I have the installer files. Then I'm torrenting it for everyone to help them download it. And then I have the installed game, right? I did remove the other copies that the EA copy. I removed that because it's janky. And I removed the test copies that I helped with other people who were having issues. That's when I tested a bunch of the different versions and settled on this one as the best because it includes all the other things that I normally had to step people through in the installer. I was like, oh, winning. Because if you if you look at my original video, you know, I just made one the other day for this year, but my original video, I think it's 2024. I did a revamp on this, and on that one, you see that I did all of the stuff that this installer makes so easy by hand. It helps people understand that. And so, in fact, originally, Technogod's stuff got taken down, and so we had to grab it from the archives, the Wayback Machine. That's how we found some of the latest versions of his files before his stuff went down. Because I had a version of his file, but I think I had an alpha before his. I guess they're all probably an alpha or beta, but I had a version before that. So, and so for everyone on stream, you're seeing him scrub through the video, and the nice thing about the way I did the video was I did try to make sure that it was clear instructions. Although a couple of those little pop-ups are a little bit too quick, and just pause it, you know, read it. But here's where you see me point out that, hey, you could try Vista. You're going to watch it crash on my machine. Your mileage may vary. Here we go. And then I love that intro. So classic. It is loud. Yeah. And I didn't have access to some of my normal video editing stuff for this. So, because I'm currently going through issues because of Bidenomics and barely able to pay it. In fact, my internet, I think, is late. They're taking away my car because Biden cost me my job. And then, so I lost my subscription to video editing. And I was doing this off of a third-party video editor. Not third party. I mean, I say third party, but I mean like, you know, like a free. And that's not to say that all video editors that are free are bad. This one's not terrible. I mean, look at the nice SVG little notes that I was able to pop up and whatnot. That was all because it renders that in SVG through Inkscape. And the video editor that I did most of that with was called OpenShot. It's actually not a bad video editor. But, you know, when you're used to doing a specific video workflow, if you will, you know, to jump into that definitely slows you down. So, and you'll see. So if you're just playing the game, just go to your start menu. It also adds it to your start. Oh, I guess if you chose the option for it not to put it on your start menu, then it might only be in your desktop. But yeah, just It's gonna be loud. Don't look at me, bro. It's on you. You know from my video it's loud. I think I not freaked out, but I was like, ah! It's always loud. Right? I know. Send you running for the hills. Well, once we finish this stream, if we have you up and running, I might reboot if you want to try co-op, because this game is definitely meant to be played co-op. I was playing it with my daughter when I tested it after I did my video. So much fun. She loved jumping around. We jumped in the tank together, during the beginning scene, and she was having fun. Then, of course, she ran it right into the water without warning me. Like, oh god. It explodes. You're running. Yes! It's so true. And, like, people... It's so funny because people who aren't, like, people who always play the game, the monster truck is a go-to vehicle for those type of players, I find. It generally kind of is a good kind of all-rounder that keeps them out of trouble, allows you to help them out and whatnot. So there you go. It's up and running. Now I will say, if you go to do multiplayer, you will probably find that multiplayer won't work unless you set those compatibility settings if you didn't do that. Single player, yeah, definitely. If he's gonna play it, exactly. Yep. And I mean, it's hard to argue with abandonware free, right? So, everyone on stream, you can see that he's successfully got it running, but his multiplayer journey will be something, I guess, he mentions in comments or something. Awesome possum. Well, I'm not going to creep on your... Go ahead. F1. And then when you go to use it, use, I think, 1 and 2 key will allow you to, and then left click to select. But you'll see. You have to wait for them to give it to you. It's so good. Yep, there you go. So, a 1 or 2. And then left click to designate, and then you'll have to click. Well, I mean, you should remember the rest, right? Yeah. Look back though, come on. There you go. Boom, chicka boom. I know, right? It's funny. I don't think I even played through the whole game because multiplayer, I didn't have a co-op person for a bit of it. And then, like, there's this one mission where, like, jumping the helicopter and having 2 people there is really kind of clutch. It's not that you can't do it the other way. And I was just like, I like co-op too much to continue playing. I'll play it whenever I have someone with it. Then, of course, the world moves on. Ouch. So. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Well, with that, the rest of the stream, I'm just going to let them know that I'm going to shut down the stream and reboot. And then I'll just stay here in Discord if you want to play. I'll see if it's running correctly afterwards. Otherwise, I'll go through my own troubleshooting simulator. So thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you, Nas, for following some instructions and jumping onto a good game. And until next time, ciao for now. No worries. That's what I do. Credit screen. Audio.